Very good morning to you. Now we are going to give our priority to activities related to English language. Now that day we thought of grammar lessons and take the textbooks, please. Now in the textbooks, now we have stepped into unit number 6. In unit number 6, we have to write notices. Then today we have to write some notices related to the associations at school. Then can you hear me? පුතලට මාව ඇහෙනවද? කොබලට ඇහෙන බබාලා? හොඳට ඇහෙනවා නම්? Right. Good. Happy to hear that. You can hear me very nicely. Then let's get unit number 6 at page number 64. In page 64, you find a different type of a notice. Now that is for an audition. Audition means, now that is also a notice related to this lesson. Audition means a test, a practical test to perform songs or dancing or acting. Now sometimes there are people who have got many types of talents. Then the certificates are also there, but you have to perform them in front of an audience. Then only you are selected to the dramas, the films, and also for singing, and also for dancing. දැන් එතකොට පුතේ audition කියලා කියන්නේ තමන් මොනවා හරි දෙයකට දක්ෂ නම් ඒ දක්ෂ වුණාට ඒක ඔප්පු කරලා පෙන්නන්න එපා. මට මේ දේවල් පුළුවන් කියලා. ඒකට තමයි ඒ වගේ ටෙස්ට් එකකට තමයි audition කියලා කියන්නේ. Now if you want to be an actor, now let's think that an actor of a teledrama, now you have to go to face an audition. If you want to act in a film, you have to go to face an audition. And if you want to perform some dancing items, you have to go to an audition and you have to go through the things which are in that test. ඒ වගේ එකකට දැන් ළමයින්වත් තෝරගන්නලු හදන්නේ ඒ ඉස්කෝලේ තියෙන ඩ්‍රාමා කම්පිටිෂන් එකකට. එහෙම නැත්නම් නාට්‍ය තරගයකට. ඒතකොට ඩ්‍රාමාස් ඉදිරිපත් කරනවා නම් ඒ වගේ දේවල් කරනවා නම් මේ වගේ ඔඩිෂන් එකකට යන්න ඕනේ. Now let's read it. Activity 6. Jerome saw this notice on the school notice board. Read it and complete the information sheet. Now here you find a picture, some kind of a picture that may be a stage drama. Auditions. Would you like to take part in the inter-house drama competition? Then come, join us. We are casting for Everyman, The Caucasian Chalk Circle, The Merchant of Venice, The Christmas Carol. Auditions will be held on Friday, 20th September at 2 p.m. at the school main hall. Secretary, English Literary Association. Get the meaning then? Auditions. Would you like to take part in the inter-house drama competition? Now we learned that dialogue between those two children. Now in unit number 6. Would you like to take part in the inter-house drama competition? Inter-house drama competition එකට සහභාගී වෙන්න කැමතිද? Then come join us. Then come join us. Now that is the real way of inviting. Join us. We are casting for. Casting නළු නිලියන් තෝරනවා අපි. Casting. Now that means the number of actors and actresses in that drama. Everyman. Now here are the dramas. Everyman. The Caucasian Chalk Circle. Hunwate Katawa. The Merchant of Venice. Venice Velenda. The Christmas Carol. And the other one. Auditions will be held on Friday, 20th September. Now the date is given at 2 p.m. The time is given at the school main hall. Secretary, English Literary Association. Then you have to fill in the blanks to find out the information about the notice. Now take your writing books and put today's date. Put the date and put activity 6. Right, finish then. Then I am going to unmute your microphones. You have to give me the answers. Hariputala, what are the answers that you have to give? The notice is about, the notice is about, give the answers, please. Switch on your microphones. Audition. Good. And the other one, date. Date is there. Friday, 20th September. Friday, 20th September. And the other one, time, 2 p.m. Place, school main hall. School main hall. Then has a got full marks. Full marks got the babala. Did you find full marks for this one? Right. Very good. Very good. Well done. Now let's get the next part. Now that is activity 7. In activity 7, you find Jerem's friend Frank likes acting, but he is absent today. Imagine you are Jerem and write a note to Frank informing this about the auditions. Jerem's friend Frank likes acting. Jeremගේ යාළුවා Frank එකට හෙන උණක් තියෙනවා රඟපාන්න. Then Jerem's friend Frank likes acting, but he is absent today. He is absent. එයා අද විදිල්ල නැහැ ඉස්කෝලේ. Imagine you are Jerem. You are Jerem. And write a note to Frank. You have to write a note to Frank informing him about the audition. Audition ගැන තොරතුරු දීලා. දැන් මේක ඇවිදින්න නෑනේ යාළුවා. ඉතින් යාළුවගෙන් අහන්න ඕනේ උඹ කැමතිද මේ ඩ්‍රාමා එකක ඇක්ට් කරන්න ඔඩිෂන්ස් මෙන්න මේ දවසේ තියෙනවා කියලා ඕකනේ කියන්න ඕනේ පුතාලා. Now that is the idea. Then I am going to give you it as a model. I know that you can write, but I am going to give it as a model. Now, when you write a note, the note is there. Now you have to put today's date. Then after that, you have to write the receiver's name. That is the greeting. Frank. Frank. Then you can say, would you like to act in the would you like to participate in the inter-house drama competition? Write down this one. Make a liya kanda puti. Then here you find the note. All right. Now I think you have written. Now the date is here. Here you find the greeting, friend. Would you like to take part in the inter-house drama competition organized by the English Literary Association? Now there's a question. The question mark should be there because this is a question. The auditions will be held on Friday, 20th September at 2 p.m. at the school main hall. Don't miss the chance. මේකට එච්චරම උණක් තියෙනවනේ මේවැ රඟපාන්න. ඒක හින්දා කියනවා don't miss the chance. Jerem. Right. Now let's get the next one. Now that is activity 8. In activity 8 you find prepare a notice for any one of the following. මේවෙන් එකකට notice එකක් නිර්මාණය කරන්න. Calling for new members for the school band or choir. Choir means ගායක කණ්ඩායම. අපි කියන්නේ වාද්‍ය වෘන්දය කියලා. ගායනය, වාදනය ඒ ඔක්කොටම කිව්වහම choir. Choir means විශේෂයෙන්ම ගායක කණ්ඩායම. Then school band or choir. Calling for new members for the school dance troupe. ඉස්කෝලේ නැටුම් කණ්ඩායමටත් කට්ටිය දැන් තෝරගන්න හදන්න. Then you have to write a notice. Now it is about the audition. Then you also must write a notice like that. I am going to give you a model. මම පුතාලට model එකක් දෙන්න. Calling for new members for the school western band. මම එහෙම ගන්නම්. බටහිර වාද්‍ය වෘන්දය එහෙම නැත්නම් අන්නේ බෑන්ඩ් එකට දැන් කට්ටිය තෝරගන්නයි හදන්නේ. Then you have to draw a picture like that. Now here you find a picture of a stage drama. Then in this notice for audition, you have to draw a picture of a musical instrument or a clarinet or trumpet or any kind of bass drum or like that. And after that, you have to put audition. Now the same phrase can be used for this purpose. Would you like to be a member of the school western band? Then come join us. Bring your musical instruments or we will provide you with the musical instruments. Now you have to put the date and the time and you have to say auditions will be held. That means the date and time. Then I will give you that notice as an example. You also must be able to write those types of notices. Now write this one. Now that is activity 6. Sorry, activity 8. Now this one is activity 7. Activity 7 and this one is activity 8. Write that notice. Right, finish then. Then here's the notice. Auditions. Would you like to be a member? ඔයා කැමතිද member කෙනෙක් වෙන්න? Would you like to be a member of the school Western band? Now that is a question. Now therefore you have to put a question mark. Then come join us. පුතේ ගොඩක් අය මේ join with us එහෙම කියනවා. ඒක වැරදි දරුවෝ ඈ. Join us. Bring your musical instruments or we will provide you with them. ඔගොල්ලන්ගේ musical instruments තියෙනවා නම් ගේන්න. එහෙම නැත්නම් අපි ලබා දෙනවා. Auditions will be held on Friday, 25th June 2021 at the school playground. Now the signature is there. The teacher in charge, Western Band. Western Band එක පිළිබඳව කටයුතු කරන බාර ගුරුවරයා. Now the date is given there. Right. Now let's get the next one. Here you find activity 9, that is reading comprehension. පුතේ මෙන්න මේකෙන් O level question papers වලට ප්‍රශ්න ඇවිදිලා තිබුණා. මට ඔය පුතලට කියන්න ඕනේ යමක්. දැන් අපි පුතේ question papers පටන් ගන්න ඕනේ. Now we have to discuss the question papers. Now have you got question paper books with you? පුතාලා question paper books එහෙම නැත්නම් ප්‍රශ්න පත්‍ර පොත් එහෙම අරගෙනද මේ වෙනකොට තියෙන්නේ? මට චූට්ටක් දැනගන්නයි මම අහන්නේ පුතා. Now hands up those who have bought the question paper books. එහෙම අරගෙන තියෙන අය? Right. Good. හොඳයි පුතේ. Now those who haven't bought them, when the country is open, now you have to buy those things. දැන් මමත් ඇහුවා පුතේ අපේ ස්කෝලෙන් දැන් මොන වගේ ප්‍රශ්න පත්‍රද ගන්න කියලා. එතකොට සමහර ටීචර්ස්ලා කිව්වා 4 ප්‍රශ්න පත්‍ර පොත ගන්නවයි කියලා. හැබැයි ඒකේ උත්තර තියෙනවා. ඒ දිහා බලන්න බෑ. Now you have to keep that answer scripts away and you have to write answers. And after that you will be able to refer to them. හොඳට උත්තර ලිව්වට පස්සේ ඒවා දිහා බැලුවට කමන්නේ. කොහොම හරි අපි ඒවා discuss කරන්න ඕනේ. සාකච්ඡා කරන්න ඕනේ. Now it is the time to start question paper discussions. Question paper discussions ආරම්භ කරන්න කාලේ හරි පුතේ ඈ. දැන් ওই පුතාලගේ මේ term test එකක් තියෙනවනේ. ආන් ඒකට පස්සේ අපි question paper discussions පටන් ගමු. Then you have to be ready to discuss those question papers. Now it is better to discuss from 2019 2020 2020 පේපර් එක ඔය පුතාලා හොයාගත්තද නැද්ද දන්නේ නැහනේ. මට ඕනම් PDF එකක් දැම්ම හැකි පුතාලා ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ group එකට. එහෙම හරි කරන්නම්කෝ ලැබිලා නැති අයට. Then we will be able to do those things. Anyway, you have to buy those question paper books. Then be armed with those materials. Be armed. Be armed means සන්නද්ධ වෙන්න. සන්නද්ධ වෙන්න කිව්වේ මේ අවියායුධ අරගෙන නෙමෙයි. Be armed with those materials in order to face your O-level examination. All right, Hari. Now we have written this notice. Then after that, we are going to the reading comprehension activity. Now the same question was there in your O-level question papers. මෙන්න මේ වගේම ප්‍රශ්නයක් තිබුණා පුතා ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ question papers වල. ඒවැ බලනකොට ඔය පුතාලට තේරෙනවා text books වල වැඩ කොයිතරම් වටිනවද කියලා. Now here's the topic of this description. Forms of entertainment. විනෝදාස්වාදයේ ලැබෙන ක්‍රම. Now these are very important and these are very important for us because we lead a very busy life. කාර්යබහුල ජීවිත ගත කරනකොට අපිට මේවා ඕනේ. And you are also the same. Then you are learning, then you participate in these online classes and you are learning many subjects and there should be a relaxation to your mind. Because of this reason, forms of entertainments are a must. Entertainment is a performance or an activity that provides enjoyment to an audience. There are many forms of entertainment. Among them, films, dramas, music, dancing, and opera are the most popular. All of these are art of forms in which the medium of expression is different. Now get the meaning then. Entertainment is a performance. Performance means ඉදිරිපත් කිරීම. කට්ටියක් ඉස්සරහ ඉදිරිපත් කිරීම. Entertainment is a form of is a performance or an activity that provides enjoyment. Now, enjoyment is provided by this task to an audience. ප්‍රේක්ෂකයන්ට බලාගෙන ඉන්න අයට බොහොම සතුටක් ඇති වෙන්න. There are many forms of entertainment. Among them, films, dramas, music, dancing, and opera. What's meant by opera? ගීත නාටක තියෙනවා පුතාලා. ඒක ගීතයෙන්ම තමයි අදහස් ටික යන්නේ. Now the vocal music, that is what is called opera. Now Mr. Premasri Kemadasa was very famous those days. Now he had got operas. Then forms of opera are the most popular. All of these are art forms. Art forms means කලාත්මක ස්වරූපයෙන් මේ හැම එකක් වෙන්නේ. Now these are art forms in which the medium of expression is different. Medium of expression, ප්‍රකාශන මාධ්‍ය වෙනස්. Now when we think of the films, now you find a screen and the actors act. After that, it is screened. නළු නිළියෝ රංගපාලා පස්සේ ඒක තිරගත කරනවා. එතකොට ඒක වෙන ෆෝම් එකක්. Now, when we think of an stage drama, now that's a live performance. Now, when we think of the musical show, that's a live performance. And dancing, now the form differs from one another. Now, the next one, a drama is a piece of writing that tells a story and is meant for performance. Originally, dramas were meant to be on stage before a live audience. Radio and television dramas were later developments. Now let's get the description. A drama is a piece of writing. A drama is a piece of writing. ලියපු දෙයක් drama එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ. ඒ කියන්නේ novel එකක්, නවකතාවක් that tells a story. Is meant for performance. Now it is written for performance. මහජනතාව ඉදිරියේ රඟ දක්වන්නම තමයි ඒ ස්ක්‍රිප්ට් එක ලියලා තියෙන්නේ. එහෙම නැත්නම් ඒ පිටපත ලියලා තියෙන්නේ. Originally, dramas were meant to be acted on stage. Now that is the original fact. Dramas are there, the audience is there. Now that the live audience, now it is the way of expressing the form of art. Dramas were meant to be acted on stage before a live audience. Radio and television dramas were later developments. Now, in the past, there were no radios or televisions. Now, they are later developments. මේ මෑතකදී සංවර්ධනය වෙච්ච දේවල් තමයි ඒවා. Now, the next one. A film is a similar art form where a series of images creates a the illusion of continuous movement on a screen. Both dramas and films provide an audiovisual realistic experience to spectators who often tend to identify themselves with the characters. Then what is meant by it? A film is a similar art form. චිත්‍රපටයක් කියන්නේත් ඊට සමාන කලා ස්වරූපයක්. Where a series of images. Images means ප්‍රතිරූප. Series of images. ප්‍රතිරූප මාලාවක්. ඒ කියන්නේ චිත්‍ර මාලාවක්. Photos මාලාවක්. Then where a series of images creates the illusion of continuous movement. Illusion. Illusion means මායාවක්. ඒක මායාවක් වගේ රඟදාල් පාල ඉවර වෙලා ඒක වීඩියෝ කළා පස්සේ පෙන්නනවා. Now the person is not there, but the image is there. Now that is what is called illusion of continuous movement of a screen continuously. Now then they move their hand like this. Now it is moved like that. Continuous movement on a screen. Both dramas and films provide an audiovisual realistic experience. Audiovisual, Shravya Drushya. Now you know the meanings of those words. Both dramas and films. Both dramas and films provide an audiovisual realistic experience. Realistic, sajivi, yatarthawadi experience එකක් ලැබෙනවා. To spectators, නරඹන්නන්ට, who often tend to identify themselves with the characters. Now the audience know the illusions or know the images by their names, by their characters. ඒ චරිතය ආවහම ඒ චරිතට කියන නම පවා දන්නවා. Now the other side. Now you find the next one. Music is another popular form of entertainment. Music is considered the universal language of mankind. That is because a piece of music has the ability to appeal to listeners who are not even familiar with its language or the culture. That is why some musicians are famous all over the world, even though their fans may not understand the language in which they sing. Music is another popular form of entertainment. සංගීතයත් ඒ වගේ දෙයක් තමයි. Form of entertainment. විනෝදාස්වාදය ලබා දෙන ක්‍රමයක්. Then I sang a song at the function of retirement of Mr. Vijayaratna of our school. අපේ ස්කෝලේ විජේරත්න සර් අපේ vice principal sir විශ්‍රාම ගියානේ. එදා online function එකක් තිබුණා. I also sang a song with that guitar. I played that guitar. Would you like to see it? I will send you the video clip then later. Now it is there. I think it is a function which goes over 2.5 hours. පැය දෙකමාරක් විතර තිබුණා ඒ උත්සවේ. Then I think you will be able to see them. Music is another popular form of entertainment. Music is considered the universal language. Universal language means විශ්ව භාෂාවක්. සංගීතය කියලා කියන්නේ. Music is considered a universal language of mankind. That means there are many languages in the world, but music is a universal language. Now people say that music is listened in these ways, and the gods and goddesses also listen to these types of music in our world or in the earth. Music is considered the universal language of mankind. That is because a piece of music has the ability to appeal to listeners who are not even familiar with its language or the culture. Then what's the meaning of that one? Now there you find different songs in different languages. But all over the world, there are people who love those singers who are from the other countries. Now let's think of Bob Marley. Now he sings English songs. But the people in the world like those songs even though they are unable to understand the meanings of the words. They like that music. Now let's think of Hindi songs. In Sri Lanka, Hindi songs are very popular, but we don't know the meaning. But we like those singers and we like that music. Then that is why we call it a universal language. Music is considered the universal language of mankind. This is because a piece of music has the ability to appeal to listeners. අහගෙන ඉන්න අයට බොහෝම ආශාවක් ඇති කරනවා. උනන්දුවක් ඇති කරනවා. ඇද ගන්නවා. Appeal to listeners who are not even familiar with its language. ඒ භාෂාව හුරු නැති වුණත්. Or the culture. Culture means සංස්කෘතිය. Now sometimes English people sing songs, then their culture differs from ours. And their costumes or their dresses, they are not suitable to our culture. But we like those songs when they perform those things. Language or culture. That is why some musicians are famous all over the world. සමහර සංගීතඥයෝ ලෝකෙ පුරා ප්‍රසිද්ධ ඒකයි. Even though their fans may not understand the language. Fans රසිකයෝ. They don't understand the meaning. Understand the language in which they sing. Now the next one. The rhythmic movement of the body and feet to music is called dancing. Dancing exists in all cultures in different forms and styles. Then what is meant by dancing? Now you have been given definitions for these forms of art. Definitions. අර්ථකථන දීලා තියෙනවා. ඒවැ අර්ථයන් තේරුම් ඔය පුතලට ලියන්න කියලා කියනවා. The rhythmic movement of the body. Rhythmic රිද්මයානුකූලව චලනය කරනවා. The rhythmic movement of the body and feet. කකුල් දෙක පවා. To music. But there should be music. Called dancing. We call it dancing. Now that is the real definition given to dancing. Dancing වලට දීලා තියෙන අර්ථකථනය ඒක තමයි. Dancing කියන්නේ මොකක්ද කියලා ඇහුවාම මේ මෙහෙම කියනවා. What is dancing? The rhythmic movement of the body and feet to music is called dancing. Dancing exists in all cultures. සියලුම සංස්කෘතින් වල මේක තියෙනවා. Now when we think of our aborigines, the Vedas, aborigines, they also have got that form of art, dancing. ඔයේ ඔජායේ කියලා හරි ඒගොල්ලෝ කියන්නේ නටන්නේ. Dancing exists in all cultures in different forms and styles. Different forms and styles are there in those way of dancing. Now the next one. Opera is an art form in which music, singing, drama, poetry, and dancing are all combined together. Opera can be defined as musical dramas. This is a classical form of entertainment performed mostly by adults. Now, opera is performed by adults. Now, the small children, they don't understand it. පොඩි උන්ට තේරෙන්නේ මේ අප්‍රභ්‍රංශේ. opera කියන්නේ මොකක්ද කියලා. Now, the elderly people or the adults, they know what opera is. Opera is an art form in which music, singing, drama, poetry, dancing, ඔය තියෙන ඔක්කොම ටික ඔපෙරා එකක තියෙනවා. Music is there. And the other one, singing. Singing is also found in an opera. Drama. Now there's a story. එක ගීත නාටකයක් කියන්නේ ඒකනේ පුතාලා. Now that's a drama. There's a story in it. Poetry. කවිත් තියෙනවා, කාව්‍යමය භාෂාව. And කාව්‍යමය භාෂාව එතන තියෙනවා. And dancing. The form of dancing is also found in opera. Are all combined together. ඔය ඔක්කොම එකට එකතු කරලා තමයි අච්චාරු හෙලියක් කරලා තමයි ස්ටේජ් එකට එන්නේ. But that is classical. හරිම සම්භාව්‍යයි නේද? ඒවා බලන්න ඕනේ. Combined together. Opera can be defined as musical drama. Define එතනත් කියන්නේ අර්ථකථනයක් දෙන්න පුළුවන්, තේරුමක් දෙන්න පුළුවන් ඔපෙරා කියන එකට. Musical drama. ගීත නාටකය, සංගීත නාටකය, musical drama. This is a classical form of entertainment. Classical. සම්භාව්‍ය ගණයට අයිති වෙනවා ඒක. This is a classical form of entertainment performed mostly by adults. වැඩිහිටියෝ තමයි ඒවා ඉදිරිපත් කරන්නේ. Now the next one, the last paragraph. People need to engage in enjoyable activities in order to balance their busy lives. Entertainment helps people to become relaxed. At the same time, it is not good to spend too much time on entertainment. We may become addicted to it and neglect important things such as education or work. Maintaining a proper balance between work and pleasure will help us to lead a productive life. Now, at the end, you have to give these ideas. If you want to write an article or if you want to write an essay on forms of entertainment, the last paragraph is very important. There you find the importance of means of entertainment. People need to engage in enjoyable activities. Need. මිනිස්සුන්ට අවශ්‍යයි මේ වගේ විනෝදාස්වාදය ලැබෙන දේවල් වලට එකතු වෙන්න. People need to engage, යෙදෙන්න නියැලෙන්න in enjoyable activities in order to balance their busy lives. Now, at first, I told you that all of us are leading busy lives. කාර්යබහුල ජීවිතේනේ ගත කරන්නේ. Balance their busy lives. ඒක balance කරගන්න, සමබර කරගන්න. Entertainment helps people to become relaxed. Relaxed. සැහැල්ලු වෙන්න. හොඳ සින්දුවක් ඇහුවාම හොඳ සැහැල්ලු ගතියක් එන්නේ. Entertainment helps people to become relaxed. සැහැල්ලු වෙනවා. ඒ වගේම at the same time means එමෙන්ම it is not good to spend too much time on entertainment. Now, there are some people, then their life is entertainment. That is not the thing as human beings. That is not the thing that we have to do as human beings. We have got many more things to do. And only for relaxation, we have to engage in those entertainment forms of entertainment. Now, sometimes many people, they entertain themselves from the morning till night and from night to morning. That is not a thing that the people must do. At the same time, it is not good to spend too much time on entertainment. විනෝදාස්වාදය වෙනුවෙන් ගොඩාක්ම වෙලාව ගත කරන්න හොඳ නැහැ. We may become addicted to it. Addict. එතකොට ඇබ්බැහි වෙනවා ඒකට. We may become addicted to it and neglect important things such as education. Neglect. මගහැරෙනවා. නොසලකා හරිනවා. Important things such as education. අධ්‍යාපනය වගේ දේවල් මගහැරෙනවා. Maintaining a proper balance between work and pleasure. Now you have to maintain a proper balance between work and pleasure. වැඩ කිරීමයි සතුට ලබා ගැනීමයි. ඒවැ balance එකක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ. Will help us to lead the productive life. Productive life means ඵලදායී ජීවිතයක්. එතකොට ලැබෙන. Now these are the things that you have to do at home. Please mark these ones. මේ ටික mark කරගන්න පුතේ. Now you must do this activity. Now there is activity number 9. Activity number 9. Then there are 2 parts in this question. Now you have to write answers to this one. And here also you have to find definitions for the following words from the text. Text taking definitions. අර්ථකථන හොයාගන්න ඕන. අර dancing වලට එහෙම ගත්තේ. Rhythmically movement එහෙම කියලා. ඒ වගේ දේවල්. And here's the other one, that is activity 10. Here's the other homework. Activity 10. In activity 10 you find read these words aloud. Select and write words for each group. මේක නම් මොන්ටිසෝරි වැඩක් නේද පුතේ, කමන්නේ. ඒක ඒ උනට ඔයගොල්ලෝ කරන්න. Now you find the sound shan. Television, expression, education, musician. Shan. SION, double SION, TION, CIAN. Now you have to complete this one. එකත් කරගෙන ඉන්න ඕනේ පුතාලා. And you have to go to the previous grammar lesson. ඊට ඉස්සෙල්ලා අපි කර හිටපු grammar lesson එක ගන්න පුතේ. මට චූට්ටක් මතක් කරලා දෙන්න. Now we did prepositions. Prepositions පාඩම කළානේ අපි. ඊට පස්සේ මට දැනගන්න ඕනේ tenses හතර හඳුන්වලා දුන්නද කියන එක. මට දරුවෙක් mics on කරලා චූට්ටක් මතක් කරලා දෙන්න. Yes. Did we complete this one? මේ වැඩේ කළාද පුතේ? Yes. Did we do it? Please switch on your mics. සමහර වෙලාවට පාඩම නෙමේ activities වලදී මන්ට චූට්ටක් අමතක වෙන අවස්ථා තියෙනවා. Then I asked you to do these ones. මම මේක කරගෙන ඉන්න කිව්වද කියලායි මම පුතාලගෙන් අහන්නේ. Tenses පාඩම. Please switch on your mics. හරිද පුතේ? මට කිව්වේ නෑනේ කවුරුවත්. All right. Then we are going to this one. The present tense. Now we are going to page number 62. Present tense. Present tense means vartamana kale. There are 4 parts of that present tense. Now that is present simple tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense. Now as I have taught you all these things, you have to do this. Main anit activity, okay? Activity 5. Mark this activity. Activity 5. Now could you please give me the formulas for those ones? ඒවට අදාළ formulas ටික දෙන්න. Present simple tense, you find SVO formula. Subject, verb stem plus S, object. And the other one, present continuous tense. What is the formula then? Subject, MR is, verb stem plus ING, object. And the other one, present perfect tense. මේවා ඔක්කොම සූත්‍රමම දීලා තියෙන්නේ පුතේ ඈ. Present perfect tense. Subject, have, has, past participle, object. And the other one, present perfect continuous tense. What is the formula? Subject, have been, has been, verb stem plus ing, object. Right. Now you have to complete those ones. ඒ ටිකත් එතකොට ඔය පුතාලා කරන්න ඕනේ. ඒකට අදාළ දේවල් ටික. Right. Now we are going to the next poem. Now that is activity 11. Take activity 11. Now we are going to do it now. එක දැන් කරන්න හදන්න. Activity 11. Read the poem and answer the questions. Poem එක කියවලා අහලා තියෙන ප්‍රශ්න වලට උත්තර දෙන්නයි ඕනේ. I'll give you a minute to read out the poem. Poem එක කියවන්න විනාඩියක් අරගෙන. And you have to get the meanings. Then after that I will explain it. Right. Now it's enough. Now I asked you to read this because it is very important and it is appealing. Now sometimes we feel sad about our lives because we are leading busy lives. කාර්ය බහුල ජීවිත ගත කරන හින්දා පුතාලා සමහරලාට අපිට අපේ ජීවිත ගැන දුකක් හිතෙනවා. හැමෝටම එහෙම තමයි. ඒ කියන්නේ වැඩ කරන දරුවන්ට අනිත් අයට නෙමෙයි. අපි වාගේ ඔයාලා වාගේ අය ඒගොල්ලන්ට මේ ජීවිතේ සුන්දරත්වයේ විඳින්න වෙලාවක් නැහැ. Because they are very busy. Then here you find this poem. Leisure. Now leisure is there in our mind, but we are unable to find it in our real life situation. Now the poet W.H. Davies describes it in a very nice way. Leisure. What is this life if full of care? We have no time to stand and stare, no time to stand beneath the boughs and stare as long as sheep and cows. No time to see when woods we pass, where squirrels hide their nuts in grass. No time to see in broad daylight streams full of stars like skies at night. No time to turn at beauty's glance and watch her feet, how they can dance. No time to wait till her mouth can enrich that smile her eyes began. A poor life this if full of care. We have no time to stand and stare. Get the meanings then? ඇඬෙනවා වුණාට අඬන්න එපා. අඬන්න නැතුව අහගන්න. What is this life if full of care? Care means රැකවරණය, ආරක්ෂාව, සැලකිල්ල, අම්මල තාත්තලත් තමන් ගැන හොයලා බලනවා. හරීම හැමෝම ආසාවෙන් ඔයාගෙන හිතනවා. What is this life if full of care? හැම දේ ගැන සැලකිලිමත් වෙන මොකද්ද මේ ජීවිතේ? We have no time to stand and stare. අපිට වෙලාවක් නැහැ මේ හිටගෙන stare. ලස්සන දෙයක් දිහා බලාගෙන ඉන්න. Now it is true. සුන්දර දෙයක් දිහා බලාගෙන ඉන්න අපිට වෙලාවක් නැහැ. No time to stand beneath the boughs. Boughs means ගස්වල අතු. Beneath the boughs. ගහක අත්තක් යටට වෙලා ගහක් යටට වෙලා no time to stand. හිටගෙන ඉන්නවත් වෙලාවක් නැහැ. And stare as long as sheep and cows. Sheep and cows බැටළුවෝයි එළදෙන්නුයි ඔහේ බලාගෙන ඉන්නේ හප හපා. Now we don't have time of a sheep or a cow and stare බලාගෙන ඉන්නවා. As long as sheep and cows. එහෙම නිදහසක් අපිට නැහැ. No time to see when woods we pass. No time to see. බලන්න විදිහක් නැහැ. When woods we pass. Woods means වනාන්තර. කැලෑ පොජ්ජක්. ඒ කැලෑ පොජ්ජක් අතරින් ඇවිදගෙන යනකොට where squirrels hide their nuts in grass. Squirrels ලේන්නු. ලේනෙ දිහා බලාගෙන ඉන්නකොට හරි සතුටක් එනවනේ. Now it is very active. Where squirrels hide their nuts in grass. මොනවා හරි ඔය nuts. ඒ ගෙඩි ඇට මද එහෙම අරගෙන ඇවිදින්න they hide in grass. තනකොළ ASCII තංගනවා පස්සේ කණ්ඩ වෙන්නේ. ඒවා දිහා ඒ සුන්දර දේවල් දිහා බලන් ඉන්න වෙලාවක් නැහැ. Where squirrels hide their nuts in grass. No time to see. In broad daylight. Daylight මේ මහදවාලේ broad මේ පුළුල්ව තියෙන මහදවාලේ පවා no time to see. දැක බලා ගන්න වෙලාවක් නැහැ. In broad daylight. Streams full of stars. Streams ඇලදොල ගංගාවල තරු පිරීලා මහදවල්. මොකක්ද ඒකේන අපබ්‍රංශ කතාව. Now the streams when they flow down, the rays of the sun falls on that stream and there you find some stars. ඇලදොල ගංගාවක් ගලාගෙන යනකොට ඉර එළිය තියෙන තැනක ඉර එළිය වැටිලා තරුවාගේ හැදෙනවා වතුරේ. No time to see in broad daylight. Streams full of stars. ඇලදොල ගංගාවල තරු පිරීලා ඉර එළිය වැටිලා අපිට බලන්න වෙලාවක්. Like skies at night. Like skies at night. මහරය දෙගොඩ හරිය අහස වාගේ. ඇලදොල ගංගා ඒක දිහා බලා ගන්න වෙලාවක් නැහැ. No time to turn at beauty's glance. Beauty ලස්සන කාන්තාවක් නේද? එතන beauty කියලා කියන්නේ ලස්සන කාන්තාවක්. ඒ දිහා බලා ගන්නවත් වෙලාවක් නැහැ. No time to turn at beauty's glance. මේ පොඩ්ඩක් ඒ දිහා බලන්න වෙලාවක් නැහැනේ. And watch her feet, how they can dance. එයාගේ ඇවිදිනකොට හරි වෙන්න පුළුවන්. Feet, how they can dance. නට නටා යන විදිය බලන්න වෙලාවක් නැහැ. No time to wait till her mouth can enrich that smile, her eyes began. Now, using her eyes, she smiles. ඇය දැස් වලින් සිනහ වෙනවා. ඒ දැසෙන් එන සිනහව ඊට පස්සේ කටිනුත් hina වෙන්න එපේ. කටින් hina වෙන එක බලා ගන්න විදිහක් නෑ. මේ දවස්වල නම් කොහොමදත් බෑ. Because we all of us wear masks. මේ දවස්වල ගන්න මේ ඉස්සර මේ කියන්නේ no time to wait till her mouth can enrich that smiles her eyes began. ඒ ලස්සන කාන්තාවගේ ඇස් දෙකෙන් ආරම්භ කරපු ඒ හිනාව කටින් එනකන් අපිට බලාගෙන ඉන්න විදිහක් නෑ, වෙලාවක් නෑ. No time to wait till her mouth can enrich that smile, her eyes began. Enrich means තව සාරවත් කරනවා. ඒ සාරවත් සිනහව බලන්න වෙලාවක් නැහැ. A poor life, this is full of care. Poor life. අනේ මේ දුප්පත් ජීවිතේ, අසරණ ජීවිතේ කියලා කියනවා. Then a poor life, if full of care, we have no time to stand and stare. නැවතිලා යමක් දිහා බලාගෙන ඉන්න අපට වෙලාවක් නැහැ කියලා තමයි මෙයා කියන්නේ. Then you have to answer these questions. Stand and stare in line 2 means. Now you find page number 68 and 69. ඒ පිටු දෙකේම ඒකට අදාළ වැඩ ටික තියෙනවා පුතා. Now on the other side, එහා පැත්තේ තියෙනවා. Here you find this one. මේ activity එක මෙතනට එනකම් එනවා. Now according to that poem. Now Hansabassu will do those things. ඔබන්ට කරගෙන එන අය අවංකවම. Sha, very good, very good, very good. You promised that you took up the challenge to do those things. Then now take the workbooks. Ek kalama workbooks ganda. Now in workbooks you have to do up to this place. Up to page number 60. Up to activity 3. මේ ටික මාක් කරගන්න. Unit 6. Workbook activities 1, 2, 3. Then have you got other questions to ask? තව මොකද ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවද පුතාලට අහලා දැනගන්න? Right. No. Then your next online class will be held according to your timetable. You have to complete all these things. Now keep it in your mind that you have to be armed with the question papers. We will start question paper discussions shortly. It's enough for the day then. I wish you a good day. Bye bye.